detected. Composition. Titanium alloys. Photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. Though we may see. Engaging Chinese invader. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%. Communist target acquired. Democracy will never be defeated. Communism is the very Initiating directive. 7395. Destroy all communists. Chang will fail. China will fall. The last domino falls here. Communism is a lie. Democracy will never be defeated. Death is a preferable alternative to Initiate photonic resonance overcharge. Engaging red Chinese aggressors. Democracy will never be defeated. Initiating Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Keep firing!
Alaska's liberation is imminent. Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible. What have you got on your mind?
Stay sharp and stick close to me until we're in the control room. Keep firing! Maybe just like anything else. Concentrate your fire!
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. You're in over your head, I'm afraid. But this is the path you choose for yourself. Tell your father I said hello.
Watch the spacing! Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured. Dr. Lee? I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now! If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
If you're... This is a dire predicament. What shall we do? Of course! My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within that chamber, but you have already altered mine. The least I can do is return the favor, cycle the airlock, and we'll put an end to this. Hurry and cycle the airlock, so I can start the purifier.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have
You
enough.
mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. It's all right, you're safe now. You're in the Citadel. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and Sarah were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over the two of you for days. I'm glad to see it's paid off. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the Wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the Wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. Oh? Have you learned something? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us could have hoped for. My child, you seem to have learned more in the past week than I have in 20 years. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the Wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
Did you need something? Pressure on them. You honor us with your presence here.
Hail.
Hail. Good to see you.
Hey, what's going on, yellow alien?
It's good to see you again. Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again.
Oh, it's a
I
good game.
assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves?
Playing it a lot in this
Has he
last couple
told
of
you
weeks.
what's been going on while you've been
Actually
resting?
surprised I just beat it. Yeah, once you stop leveling up, it gets a little, but it was kind of cool to go through it again. It's been a long time since I played it, and I don't think I've ever beaten it.
Well, Owen does have quite a bit on his mind lately, as I'm sure you can imagine. This is the first time the actions of the Brotherhood have affected him in such a personal manner. Please, step over here. I'll bring you up to speed.
Vegas and 4 are gonna be really fun. Especially since I hadn't played Vegas that much. And I've only beaten 4 once.
What's happened over the last few weeks and what's
If I ever get around to playing
As
those.
you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity. Thanks to you,
I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do all the download content for this one.
was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat of the Purifiers. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the Wasteland were found.
Oh yeah, that's normally what happened when I was playing it before.
It was expected that their
And I've been playing it since like the 360, so I would get to certain parts and then stop playing it and then start a new game and
from these locations,
play it even less and start a new game and play it even less. And then I just haven't played it for like years, so
transmissions and found their origin
it also doesn't help that
military installation
I watched the TV show a couple of months back for like the first time, and it kind of got me into wanting to play the game again.
to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create...
I guess I can blame my girlfriend for that.
The team
I wasn't even gonna watch the show until she was watching it one day and I got into it.
Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way. Performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected.
Man, it's been a minute
Prime's
since,
real issue was energy management.
bought a new
and
game.
when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy.
And so you go.
I think the last new game, well, I can't even really say I'm excited to buy it. The only new game on my list to buy is like Alan Wake 2, and I'm not even really in a hurry to buy it.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Mostly because I had planned on streaming the first one before I played through the second one. If I ever get around to it. World of Warship. I think I've heard of World of Tanks. I think I've heard of the Warship one. I have not heard of SnowRunner. I don't know what this is. It's Mothership Zeta. And that's Point Lookout. So one of these is what? Operation Anchorage? And did Broken Steel come with actual content, or did it just like up the levels and stuff? I guess I'll just do. Almost scared me. Oh, Nostalgia Vault 1990. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. What's it? Ah, okay. I guess we're gonna get first, so drop some stuff off at home. Take the Gatling laser.
Welcome home, madam.
Oh yeah, Fox is. What happened to him? They can't go. Anyway. Okay, gotcha. It sounded familiar, so I figured it was probably on this about ships instead of tanks. You see commercials for those games a lot. Oh, I dropped the link. I am really proud of this. That's definitely the first time I've ever gotten all the bobbleheads, even though it didn't. I feel like it'd be a little bit more complicated considering it's on the sea, but probably the same plays the same. Fox isn't carrying any of my stuff. I have no idea where he went. But yeah, before I do that, see what happened afterward.
So much to do, so little time to do it.
You're good to go.
All
Sorry,
right, then.
we don't need whatever you're selling. This caravan is on a tight schedule.
That's still watering all the problem.
You think we can handle it? Believe me, you guys aren't the only ones who know how to put down a raider.
Take it easy.
Can take it.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whatever.
All right, let's move it out.
So, question. Doesn't look any different. And nope. Still radiated. That's a letdown.
Sir, some messages arrived. And what, sir?
Were any of the messages important?
I don't know, sir. I thought I should bring them straight to you.
You didn't read them?
No, sir. I...
Well, who are they from?
I don't know, sir. I thought...
Can't you see I'm busy?
Sorry, sir.
I'm up to my eyeballs. Invoices and clipboards with God knows what on them. And
That's a
maps.
habit.
So many useless maps drawn by
Sad part
children
is I don't even use the scrap metal for anything, even though I know that
and
you can sell
requisition
it.
requests. Oh, is there anyone who doesn't want something from me? And the messages, always with the messages.
I'll take them.
Sorry.
Really? Am I the only one who can do anything around here? Did Lyons give you a little congratulatory speech? Then you won't mind if I don't offer you one? Thanks to you and that little friend of yours cranking up the purifier, my life's become a living hell. But the heroes of the Wasteland probably don't care about that! Excuse me, I'm Bigsley, and I'm just a tad stressed out. Perhaps you saw that little line outside my door? Everyone was so excited about that purifier. Project Purity this and Project Purity that. But did anyone stop to ask, hey, what are we gonna do with all that clean water? Well, guess who gets to fill in that tiny detail? It'd be one thing if I had support, but that little war with the Enclave has depleted much of the Brotherhood's resources. And to top it off, I have to be mommy to a bunch of lab coats.
What we really want to say, but...
Really? Well, yeah, there's plenty of things I need help with. But most of it's pushing papers and knocking sense into giant eggheads. A task for any acolyte, really. I'm sure I could put your experience and talents to far better use. Well, I've got Rivet City water caravans needing help with some unusually organized bandits. Need someone to go investigate what that's all about. And then there's Megaton. They want more Aqua Pura. I just sent a shipment to them. Need someone to go visit Megaton and see what their problem is. Don't get me started about Rivet City. They feel entitled to everything. Always whining about how they're our scientists and all that crap. Like they did us a favor. Thought the security deal we'd worked out with them would be a win-win. And my hope was they'd completely take over the water caravan escorts by now. But I got Officer LePelletier bitching about an organized bandit syndicate. Guess they don't have the chops after all. I need you to go visit Officer LePelletier and lend a hand.
Does he have to say it funny every time?
Great. Hopefully you can get them straightened out. We really can't do this without them. I don't know
look,
what
no
to
quest.
think. I got lions breathing down my neck about it, though. Apparently, Megaton's sending him nasty letters demanding a shipment. I just sent them a week's supply. A month's if they ration. Look, If you can straighten out Megaton so I get lions off my back, I'll make it worth your while. Really? Oh, that's great. I'm sorry I can't offer you any support in this. All our resources are tied up at the moment. Good luck. Oh, and of course I'll have a little something for your efforts if you're successful. Yeah, stay safe out there. Have a nice day. Where is it nighttime? I can't tell. I think they put me in an office without windows on purpose.
I think I caught the boss napping at his desk again.
You're preaching to the choir.
What? The heck is your problem?
One more day of this and I'm gonna eat a million.
Hey there.
We're telling Reed.
Hey.
Hey. Good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Why.
Good to see you.
Oh. The dog's not. Probably. Okay. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. That was a terrible idea, and I should probably put some armor on. Probably grab. Not there.
You! Are you going to Point Lookout?
No.
I need your help. My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help. Oh, bless you. Her name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you? Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
Me either. I've never been.
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. Moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off. Please, find my daughter.
I'll think about it.
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested? You look like a woman who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it. Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble. You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up and down the coast from the Commonwealth to the Broken Banks. Good times, but these days she's not fit to take out to the coast. Too many spouts ready to drown her and too many critters looking for lunch. But the Point Lookout run is good enough for now. We've got a sweet deal ferrying cargo and the occasional traveler. Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all! Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
What friend?
Good travels to you.
There's somebody following me? Because to the extent of my knowledge, there is nobody.
I've got contact.
secured.
Hey! Hey! Watch it. Watch it.
Hey.
Oh, hey, excuse me, hey. Hey there. You have any Nuka-Cola? Even just a bit? Can I have some? Be your best friend. Honest, totally, not even kidding.
Only if you can find Billy for me.
Okay. See you next time, miss.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Billy. Welcome to Widow Wampwhite. Hey, you look like you're handy with the weapon. I got kicked off the scab team, so I guess I don't need mine anymore. Wanna buy my Wazer rifle? 500 caps, and it's all yours. That's not a lot, but okay. Bye now.
Did. Clear. Okay, that's all.
Hello. Hey.
Hey!
Oh, and there is actually one other thing I want to do before I leave. Can't remember what part it is. Bannister. It's not Bannister. There's a port. I think it's Independence.
Back to stare in awe at the outcasts? Don't you have something better to do, kid? We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might trust walk-ins, but we don't. But if you want to help out, well, we might be able to work out a deal. You bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device. But Protector Kasdan would have to okay it first. Okay. But first you'll have to talk with Protector Kasdan. You can work out the details with him. Back to stare in awe at the outcasts? Don't you have something better to do, kid?
I'm Protector Henry Kasdan, leader of the Outcasts. This had better be good. Normally, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to a local, but Morgan tells me you can make yourself useful. So, interested in collecting technology for us? That's what I like to hear. You can start immediately. You'll report directly to me. I'll take in your gear and dole out your pay. Now get cracking. We were cast out for our dedication to the Brotherhood's true goals. Lyons wanted to play hero to the locals instead of doing his job. We were proud to leave him, so we kept the name Outcasts and wear it with pride. A big fuck you to the old man. He may have struck our names from the Great Codex, but we'll be vindicated in the end, and our names will be restored. Which one? The original Brotherhood out west, or the shit that Lyons turned it into out here? The Brotherhood came out here to recover technology from the eastern cities and bases. If Lyons won't do it, then we will. And when we resume contact with the Western Elders, Lyons is going to be put in his place. Even if that place is in front of a firing squad. I mean the Brotherhood from out west, back around California. We knew what we were doing.
I'd really like to get in without having to fight them,
waste
but
time with delusions of heroism. We were collecting still glowing embers from the ashes of humanity. Before civilization's fire died completely. We didn't worry about saving individual communities. We worried about saving the progress of humanity itself. Oh, he used to be as tough as the rest of us. Wasn't so long ago, we fought side by side to scourge the pit. But somewhere he went soft. Stopped looking at the big picture and started trying to save every tribal and illiterate community he found. We had us helping those savages instead of recovering tech that could help us all. That's when we objected and became outcasts. All right, then. Later. If it isn't our local scavenger for hire.